Birthdays around the world, and you guys took a look at the cover and you named off some really interesting things that you noticed. You noticed that there were candles in the globe, you noticed the different flags, you noticed that some of the people had different skin colors, you noticed the flowers, the confetti, the banners here. And when I asked you if you could tell where this party was taking place, we have absolutely no idea. Okay? From this picture we can't tell where the party's taking place. Alright? But let me read you the blurb. So this is Birthdays Around the World by Mary D. Langford and illustrated by Karen Dugan. So this says, Feliz cumpleaños, Maligayang Karawan, Foldelsadag. Happy birthday! Okay, so there's happy birthday in lots of different languages. It says, whether you're in Mexico, the Philippines, Sweden, or the United States, a birthday is a reason to celebrate. But the ways this day is celebrated are as diverse as the languages above. What does diverse mean? Anybody know what diverse means? Yes? Yes? Different. Diverse means different. Good. Here is a collection of birthday customs from 7 countries. So you're going to hear about customs from 7 countries. Carefully researched and vibrantly illustrated by the creators of Christmas Around the World. So that's another book that these creators also did. You will find information on the history of birthday celebrations, superstitions, and even ideas for planning your own around the world birthday party. Okay, so this could look like a birthday party right in your house, actually. Okay? This fascinating book will inspire you to see this special day in a whole new light. Okay, and what I'm hoping that you will do is you will think about not just birthdays, but I'm hoping that you'll think about other ways things are celebrated, okay? Or how maybe the thing that you're choosing for your research is used, is created, is celebrated, all right? So I want you to think about that a little bit. Now, the beginning of this book has a map, just like many of the other books we've read, okay? And you can see on this map all the different landforms, and what are these landforms called? What are these landforms called? Does anybody remember? Raise your hand if you have an idea but you don't want to share it. If you think you know but you don't want to share it. Okay, raise your hand if you think you know and you want to share it. Okay, yes? Continents. These landforms are called continents. And how many continents are there? Yes? How many?
7.
Okay, 7. There are 7. All right, 7 continents. And these are lit up. They're highlighted. They're a different color. They're yellow. About where these different cultures, these different birthday customs are taking place around the world. Okay, and as you can see, this book represents many different continents. Okay? So, the first thing, well, we have the Verso page here. And on this Verso page, it's got information that you're going to need. Alright? So you're going to want to be just kind of thinking about the Verso page, because when you do your research, you're going to need to be looking at this Verso page for where it was published, when it was published. Okay, the author and illustrator you can get right off the front. The title you can get off the front. But this Verso page with the teeny tiny print usually, okay, not always, but it'll tell you information about the book, the publisher. You have to know that information for your research. Okay? We've got some acknowledgments. And listen to this. I'm going to read her acknowledgments. And she's got a little note here. Even though it doesn't say author's note, she's got a separate author's note. Listen to the acknowledgments. Thanks to Cindy Chang for coming up with the idea for this book. Okay, so somebody named Cindy Chang came up with the idea for this book. And then Mary D. Langford decided to write it. Okay? Now it says, in writing this book, technology has allowed me to be in touch with people all over the world. Friends living or vacationing in other countries served as reporters. So her friends were reporters. That means you guys can be reporters too. Gathering information, verifying facts, communicating by email, fax transmissions, telephone, and mail to provide essential information. So remember, I said for your research, you're going to be using some book sources, right? But there's also other ways for us to get information. She used email to get some information from people that she thought would be able to help her. Okay, and we've talked a little bit about maybe doing that, or even making phone calls. So there's some other people she acknowledges in here. This book was written in 2002. It's got a nice table of contents in the front, okay, to tell you what's going to be in this book. And let me read what's in this book for you. Birthday song, an author's note, an introduction. These are the countries: Finland, Malaysia, Mexico, the Netherlands, New Zealand, Philippines, Sweden. And we've got birthday superstitions. What month is your birthday? Around the world party. Grown-ups, a birthday book club, a bibliography, and a bibliography is a list of her sources. You guys are going to have a bibliography for what you are doing for your project. So you're going to have a list of your sources, which is why you have to become good friends with the Verso page. All right? The Verso page is going to be your good friend because you have to have a bibliography. You have to say where you got your information. Otherwise, somebody might think you were stealing it, even though you wouldn't mean to steal it. Okay? So, let me read the birthday song to you. Okay? First I thought, oh, birthday song, I already know that, and I was expecting to see, what do you think I was expecting to see? You may say it. That's what I was expecting to see. Okay, stop. That's what I was expecting to see. This is what I saw. The birthday song. In heaven shines a golden star. An angel led me from afar, from heaven high unto the earth, and brought me to my house of birth. Oh, welcome, welcome, lovely day, with sunshine bright and flowers gay, with painted birds that sing their song, and make me kind and good and strong.